name is Aaron. I go by Cherrim, the official Cherrim, or honestly, even just Aaron on Discord, YouTube, or Twitch. I've been in the ROM hacking scene since 2017, so that's 4 years. I've created Super Monkey Ball Banana Bash Remastered, and I'm currently one of the head developers for Community Pack 1.5 Definitive Edition and Community Pack 1.0 HD, alongside Eucalyptus and Brandon. How many stages I've made? A lot, actually, because my hack alone has like 250. I made some stages for both 1.5 and 1.0 remasters, so it'd be like almost 300.
How were you first introduced to the Monkey Ball series?
I believe I was 7. I got a DS Lite for my birthday, and my cousin got me this game called Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll, and I tried it out, because I was a kid. I was willing to try out any of them, and I was like, oh, this game's okay. Like, I think I played World 1. I didn't beat it, and then I didn't play for a little while. But then I went to my friend's house one night. I had a sleepover. It's funny, I actually remember this sleepover so vividly, too. I remember we watched Happy Feet and stuff. But that is the day I was introduced to Super Monkey Ball 2 for the GameCube. My friend wanted us to play it together, so we did 4-player challenge mode. Me, my brother, my friend, and my other friend. And we did beginner, and I was like, whoa, this game's so fun. And he was like, what is it called? And I said, what is it called? And he said, oh, it's called Super Monkey Ball 2. And I'm like, Super Monkey Ball, where have I heard that before? And then I realized, oh wait, I had this game for the DS. And then after that sleepover, I started playing Touch and Roll on my DS more, and I ended up beating it eventually. And yeah, the rest is history.
What would you say is your favorite official Monkey Ball game?
Probably 2, because it has the, I think, easiest difficulty curve. It's the more user-friendly one, and it's I really like the aesthetics of that game. But I do like 1 a lot as well, and I do like Touch and Roll. I feel like Touch and Roll is a very underrated game.
And then what would you say is your favorite Monkey Ball ROM hack?
Besides the obvious bias that's mine. No, I'm just kidding. To be honest, I don't really have a favorite. I feel like when I see ROM hacks, I kind of don't want to compare them because they all have their own different feel to them, I feel like Monkey Ball goes for a Super Monkey Ball 3 motif, right? And then Gaiden goes for its own Monkey Ball side story motif. 651 goes for its own difficult one. And then Dimensions and Universe go for like an SMB1 vibe, They all have like different aims, so I don't really have a favorite per se. I do think Workshop Community Pack 2020, I guess, would be one if I had one, because it's a combination of a lot of them, and I think it's blended well together.
What other content / work have you done besides Monkey Ball ROM hacks?
Well, Super Monkey Ball isn't the first game I've done ROM hacking in. I used to ROM hack Sonic Generations back then in 2013, 2014. I didn't start ROM hacking Monkey Ball until 2017. And I also just make video games in general. I make fan games. Currently making one in RPG Maker that I've been working on for like 3 years.
What inspired you to get into ROM hacking in general?
Well, as stated before, I was a Sonic Generations ROM hacker. And I think it's just like for Monkey Ball, I always dreamed of making my own Monkey Ball ever since I was a kid. And it's actually funny how that dream became a reality eventually. Shattered reality.
That would have been funny if this was Sega the Saga's interview.
I'm just kidding. But I was gonna say it was cool to make that a reality, and when I found out I could do that, I was like, oh, I want to make my own with my own levels, because I already had concepts in my head, and it led to Banana Bash and the eventual Banana Bash Remastered.
So was there a particular thing that got you inspired to get into Monkey Ball ROM hacking?
I guess just like seeing Community Pack 1.0 and Dimensions 1.0, those are the two that I was like, oh, I want to try this out for myself, you know?
Hmm.
Specifically Dimensions because it was the first like individual one I ever saw.
Gotcha. Saying that that's still lost, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone's out there with Dimensions 1.0, I believe Sega's interview also said this. Like,
Yes.
find it and like send it.
Without giving away too much technical detail, what is the process of level creation like for you?
So I'm actually different. I think of the name before I think of like the concept. I know most people think of like they draw and think of it, but I think of a name first. Because I feel like when I think of a name, I can have an idea of what it's going to look like, and then I will draw it out, right? And then I will model it. I use Wings 3D to model. I know many people use Blender. I use Blender to texture though, but I would model it. And if it doesn't look right, I'll just change it up. And if overall I don't think it looks fine, I'll just scrap the stage idea. And if it looks fine, I'll texture it in Blender, place the objects using a program called Blend to SMB, which exports the stages as their stage files. And yeah, playtest it. I'll re-import it, re-export it if like there's some issues with the stage. And it's pretty simple. You get used to it. It becomes like you can do it in like autopilot. Kind of me. That was kind of me during the end of Banana Bash. I was kind of just like watching TV while doing it at the same time because I was like, I know how to do it already,
You were just that ingrained into the workflow that it just it was second nature to you.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the state of the franchise and the later Monkey Ball games?
Well, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is a thing now, and also BBHD wasn't that bad. I think it's certainly better than the original. It's just why they remake that. That's a little confusing.
Yeah, the music isn't as good either, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, I like the music, but like the original is better. It's funny. I actually have the entire soundtrack on Spotify for BBHD.
Well, a lot of it's just the Monkey Ball 2 music.
And 3D.
Oh yeah, Monkey Ball 3D exists.
Yeah.
I forget about it constantly.
Yeah, a lot of the music there is from 3D. It's mostly 1, 2, and 3D songs, and then one Banana Blitz original song.
Yeah, they kept Smooth Sherbert. So you said that you do like touch and roll, and then as for the original deluxe, I don't know if you have any particular feelings or connections to it.
I like Deluxe. It was actually my second game. I got Deluxe before 2 and 1. I have Deluxe PS2. It does not work, although actually, I was thinking about trying to homebrew my PS2, play PS2 Deluxe again.
Oh,
That's going to be an adventure.
a Monkey Ball adventure.
Which is funny because I've never legally owned that game.
I've rented it before, and then I learned recently that the PS2 version is actually better than the GameCube version for adventure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of animations that just aren't in the GameCube version. It's really weird. It's also less stable.
Yeah, I've played the game. I just never owned it.
I've never owned it. I've never actually played the story mode for more than 5 minutes.
Same. I've only played challenge mode.
I'm hoping that after Brandon's escapade through adventure, assuming he finishes it,
Oh yeah, that.
he should like take all of the good ideas from that and just import them into 2.
Actually, there is someone who is doing that. There is someone who is making a touch and roll in 2-hack, and then afterward they're going to make a adventure in 2-hack.
Ooh, nice.
Crimex.
So Crimex is doing that. Dairoot's got
Junior.
Engage.
He's doing Gage as well. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Well, that's the subtitle. It's Monkey Ball Junior Engage. Like as
I
the
didn't know
action
that.
verb, it's awesome. But
I did not know that.
hopefully that goes well for him.
Yeah, I saw his preview and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
It's modeled well, which I would hope it would be, considering what it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I also did own Junior. I also currently own Junior, and in fact, I can see it chilling on my shelf right now.
it's a game.
And I also own 3D, Banana Blitz, and BBHD. So I own every game except Adventure, and Step and Roll, and Banana Splits.
Yeah, and I do want to get a hold of Banana Splits at some point.
Same, like,
It seems like a very cool game.
yeah, it seems like actually decent, but it's on a console that nobody owns. Like, who the heck owned a PS Vita?
Sega did.
Really?
He's the only guy I know that played it. I think Interval might have also played it.
Too bad there's no Vita emulator. Otherwise, I would have gave it a whirl.
Like, technically there is one, but it's so early on that it can't do anything yet.
Yeah, I can't even run like Persona 4 Golden and stuff. That's why when they ported that game to PC, everyone was like freaking out because it's only on Vita. It was only on Vita.
What ROM hacks are you currently working on, and is there anything you'd like to share regarding them?
Currently working on 3. Yeah, I'm kind of a busy bee, plus my own side project. But I'm working on 1.5 Definitive Edition, which is, like I said earlier, it's coming out today. Although this video is probably going to be uploaded after it comes out. So, and then 1.0 HD, I'm also working on, which are both group projects. And I'm actually going to work on an update to Banana Bash, which is going to fix a bunch of jank in a lot of my stages, and then add Worlds 13, 14, and 15. But I have no idea when I'm going to get started on that. I started a bit of World 13, but took a little break. I think I'm going to probably start maybe like July or August and try to finish it by the end of the month.
Oh man, so there's going to be more Banana Bash DLC?
Yes. World 13 is going to be based off a mystery house. World 14 is going to be based off a submarine. And then World 15 is going to be based off the sky that's in Windows 95.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to make that world.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Just go full survive the internet.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's great. So, last question. What's it been like seeing the ROM hacks community evolve over time, and you along with it?
I think it's crazy how much we can do. Actually, fun fact, this morning I was watching the Bomb Squad test 1.5 Definitive Edition with Brandon and I, and he managed to do the no cutscene patch, but it's like seamless. So after you finish like World 110, it immediately go to World 2-1. And I'm like, it's just crazy how like, yeah, I know, right? It's going to be cool when you guys play it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just crazy how we keep evolving. And then also Bomb Squad's Bad Apple video is pretty interesting too. And then like, yeah, before we couldn't even replace stages like Advanced 9, and now we can do so much with it. So we've certainly come a long way in a span of 4 years.
The last very specific question is, what is the deal with Banana Bash? Can you give us like a brief timeline on like where things were released over the course of its development?
Sure. Super Monkey Ball Banana Bash 1.0 is 2017. I believe I have all the release videos, and I actually still have all the versions of all of them.
Nice.
And I have all the showcase videos too. I believe 1.0 is 2017, then 2.0 was like 2018, as well as Mediocre Ball, because it goes 1.0, and then 1.5 actually, because that exists, and then 2.0, the Mediocre Ball, which is all in 2 years. And then Banana Bash Remastered Demo was 2020, which I believe was August 2020, and then January 2021, so this year, was Banana Bash Remastered, the full version. And then Banana Bash Remastered DLC I'm trying to get out this summer.
Yeah, it's still going, kind of.
Yeah. The full version comes with like 2 worlds of the DLC.
Right, there's a World 11 and World 12.
Yeah, and World 12 is crazy hard. I'm actually probably going to nerf some stages in World 12 for the update, so it'd be easier to get to the worlds after.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you keep the difficulty curve going, you're going to be past Guide and Master real quick.
Yeah, Worlds 13 through 15 aren't going to be as hard. They're going to be like World 9, 10 difficulty. But yeah, that is a brief history of the Banana Bash saga.
Well, all right. Thank you for taking the time to do this.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Scheduling conflicts aside, we managed to get it done.
Yeah.
That's what matters.